Everybody gets a yeet. Pick all three of them? Yeah!
Triple kill!
Triple yeet. Oh my god, they're already coming at me with a catapult? Are you shitting on my dick right now?
Right there! Right there!
Yeah! Yeah, motherfucker, yeah! Oh!
That was tougher than it needed.
I cheesed the shit out of that, but I did it. Dude, get some laxative before you try to take a shit that bad. And Comet was born. Where's my cat? We just kept stabbing you repeatedly by flying through the air with our long spears out, just jabbing you repeatedly over and over. Surely you can survive that, right? Right, Doga? Next, you will face me. Are you ready? No, not really, but we will. No, they don't. We don't want to fight you and repeatedly penetrate you over and over again with our long wooden spears. She's old, too. Ugh. Motherfucker! Jose's fat ass got in my way. He really misses his wife. Hard right.
Oh.
Would you not hump my car, Jose? This is why we don't let 15-year-olds drive. You know, I was a dangerous lizard, but I took an arrow to the knee. She was 20. Okay, so in 4 years, she had 5 guys. I don't mean the burger place.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
Thank you. There he is. Oh, he's on fire now. His ass is on fire. That brute's booty is a burning. He thought he was hot shit, but now he's just about a cold fart. I sonic boomed him so hard, I destroyed his textures. He's got all blurry textures now. Try and loot them. I had to do that once. Anybody else want some ass kicking? Because my foot is good and primed for some ass kicking. Okay. Now my foot is good and broken thanks to the trap. Fair enough. My hubris has been corrected.
Cloud! You asshole!
Why are your boobs so low on your body, too? Like, the top of her cleavage starts, like, way down here, and she's still cross-eyed.
I'll show you the meaning of pain.
What? Is that reaction of Wonder Woman?
Flight.
I will show you the meaning of pain! Yeah, it sucks getting your shit shot back at you, doesn't it? Across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon.
Credit chips clinking, rusted bar, smoke in the air, scars on the wall. He walks in, cloak cut like armor, one red eye tracking it all. They whisper his name in a dozen tongues, every bounty board, every backroom stall. He just nods to the crew at his shoulder, gotta call you in, and that's all. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engine screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend for the win. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engine screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend, we don't die. We grin, Starship Dragon, lighting it again. Hey.
Everybody put your hands in the air and say, ha! I went prepubescent there for a moment. Holy shit! Right in the middle of that, I suddenly just became a 14-year-old trying to get his voice and his pube hairs. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon, everybody. My name is Commander Krim, and I have gone through puberty, I hope, because I'm 41 years old. Otherwise, I'm the youngest 41-year. Never mind. Hi, how's everybody doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. Dr. Masochist says hi. Hi. Get swole. Pumping. I'm able to do one curl still with this one. I don't want to push it too far. So every day I'm doing one curl with my left arm. So it still hurts a little bit to do it, but it's not like I feel like my arm is fixing to fall off level pain. So I think it's definitely improving. Request for a lesson from the professor. Not just any lesson, but the lesson, of course, because, you know, it's important that we take a moment every day in our lives to at least once, at one time, consider something vital, valuable, extremely important to your physical well-being, spiritual well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being. And in this moment, we are going to share that moment and grow as a species together. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. And now all our lives collectively have improved. Don't you agree? Hello, Dukin. Good to see you as well. Thank you for claiming your space bucks. Got to throw that away. Comet, shush. Playing Claire Obscure at the end of Act 2. Not my call to make, but I was like, yeah, absolutely. None of my mods, including Jose, are in the chat, so I have no problem doing that real quick. I'm fucking her. I'm not. Boosh. Playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Plot twist, your puberty is like 30 years late. Then I'm sure the 7 women I've slept with in my life would be surprised by that information. Sounds sexual? I mean, that's what puberty's all about. It's getting your pube hairs. Why it's called puberty. Wow, so deep. Till you talking about how amazing. Oh, that's wrong. Also, Fortnite. Oh, amazing AI. Got it. Okay. I know I grew. Not sure if it was as a species though. I mean, hey, you know, if you get a hard on from hearing me say Fortnite sucks, then shit, you're gonna have you won't need Viagra. You're gonna be seeing a doctor because I'll gladly say it for more than 4 hours at a time. So, we are resuming our journey in Empire Earth. I took a little moment to look up some Destiny 2 news. I didn't really expect anything to change with it. I mean, it's not going to change. I just wanted to take a look and see what has transpired. Motherfucker. Why is that always so goddamn loud? Jesus Christmas. Anyway, and nothing's changed with it. It's still on its way out. There was like because fuck you, yeah, pretty much. There was somebody from like Forbes magazine that did some research about it, and it's what I just kind of like glossed over it briefly, but it's all kind of what we expected, you know. The last expansion, well, not the last expansion, but the expansion after the last one, which was Edge of Fate and into Renegades, didn't sell greatly. So they didn't get a lot of money for that. So that caused problems with their their projections and all that stuff. You know, all the corporate bullshit that we all don't care about. Marathon is not exactly becoming the moneymaker that they were hoping it would be, which I kind of called. But what the article said, and I have to, as much as I don't want to agree with it, in order for anything new to happen with Destiny, Marathon has to succeed. This isn't going to be a case of, well, if Marathon fails, then they're just going to put all their money back into Destiny. No, the fuck they are not. And that doesn't even require me reading the Forbes that Forbes article to believe that. Anybody who has a slight bit of business knowledge will know that's the case. Just because they put a whole bunch of money in Marathon and it failed, suddenly Bungie's not going to go, oh, well, that failed. Time to go back to what we were doing before. No, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. They're likely not going to close down the Destiny servers, but any chance of anything happening with Destiny at all as far as new content. There was even in the article they mentioned there was a brief talk about Destiny 2 kind of getting sort of like a remaster / relaunch kind of thing called Destiny Infinity or Destiny Infinite, something like that. And it was just an idea that was thrown around, like, you know, later on during the later years of Destiny 2's development cycle.
well, regardless of whatever plans they may have or may have had for Destiny or Destiny 2, will not happen at all if Marathon fails, because they're not going to take money that they're not going to get in from Marathon and suddenly put it into something that has been unreliable for the last couple of years. They're just going to start an entirely new project, and both Destiny and Marathon could fall to the wayside. But as far as Destiny specifically, people, when Destiny 2's announcement that the final update was coming, people just kind of, went off on the deep end. They started doing a petition for Destiny 3, which was kind of funny to read, that players, I should say, the people who petitioned for Destiny 3 had more signatures than there were active players on Marathon, which is a funny thing to read, but from a perspective of what does that mean for Destiny, well, if Marathon does not bring in any money, if they put not all their eggs, but they put eggs in that basket, if that basket does not get returns, they're not going to take that basket and suddenly take it back to Destiny. So any plans they might have had to eventually do something with Destiny is going to disappear if Marathon fails. That's just a fact, and it's unfortunate. I personally think they wasted all their time and their money and their development crew moving them off of any kind of potential updates to Destiny 2 to make Marathon, which honestly, set aside the fact that it is it's a genre of game I have no interest in. It just looks like a bad game. It does not look good to me visually. Just visually does not look like a good game. So, it's sad. It's sad. That's all there is to it. I don't think they're ever going to close down the Destiny 2 servers. Not for, I would say, for at least three or 4 years. There's still potential. There's still income there for Destiny because people will still buy the premium currency for the game, which is like silver and stuff. New people will eventually come to the game and play it and buy stuff and all that. So there is still, there is an income for Bungie with Destiny 2 active right now, and always, and likely will be for the longest time. So it's not like they're like, well, okay, Destiny 2 failed, we're going to go ahead and close the servers, because they're cutting off a flow of money. That's just how it is. Don't have sympathy for gaming companies that would just as soon feed you to sharks as value player opinions. Well, I mean, that's not really the case here. You're right, but that's not really the case here. It's just that I don't know if it was Sony's decision for Bungie to start working on Marathon, or if it was something they did on their own first and just, Sony helped them get the backing for it. But just Marathon doesn't look good to me. It doesn't look like a fun game. The visuals of it don't look good. It's a genre I don't care anything about. Extraction shooters are not my thing. Especially PvP multiplayer extraction shooters. It's just not for me. So and there's not like a story mode to it that, somebody like me who is a story player couldn't go enjoy, there's none of that. So I really have zero reason to go play Marathon. Like none whatsoever. So I have zero incentive to play Marathon at all. That's just a sad truth. So, I mean, I don't know what could have changed or done for the better to improve that. I don't know if it would have been possible. I don't know what could be done in the future to change that. What could have happened in the past, which again doesn't matter because it's the past, to alter the course of that sinking ship, or right the sinking ship. But it's, we just have to. For those of us who care about Destiny, it's a one day at a time kind of thing. They did it to the fans of Halo, so we don't expect good things from those people. It's like doing the same for Epic Games. The difference being, the people that left with Bungie, or I should say rather stayed with Microsoft to form 343, that wasn't anything they did to Halo. Halo didn't get bad because some of the Bungie team left. It was because whoever was left at the old Bungie, which became 343, at least by the time Halo 5 and Halo Infinite came around, they just didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know how to take this IP forward. And Destiny is a almost a spiritual successor to Halo, because it very much plays like Halo, but with like additional like space magic powers and stuff. Marathon is just capitalizing on what is becoming a new popular genre, in the same way that Fortnite and Call of Duty capitalized on the success of PUBG with the Battle Royale mode. Bungie just said, oh, here's a new genre. We could probably make something like this because we can make, compelling maps, because we're Bungie. We made incredible compelling maps in Halo. We created incredible compelling maps in multiplayer maps in Destiny. So sure, we can do that for a battle royale, extraction shooter mode or extraction shooter game. It's Destiny isn't too massively different from Halo on a base level. Marathon, on the other hand, is vastly different from Destiny. I mean, the only thing that I think could possibly happen that would benefit Destiny, which wouldn't even happen for 10 years minimum, is somehow Sony or Bungie sells the Destiny IP to somebody who will make a new Destiny, turn Destiny 2 into a new game, remaster, re-release, relaunch. Give it a Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn coat of paint on Destiny 2. That's the only way that I think at this point Destiny will get any new content. That's the only thing. That's the only way. Because Bungie and Sony are not going to invest any more into it. Especially if Marathon really shits the bed. And I mean like horribly shits the bed. Like if Marathon does become High Guard or Concord or Anthem, if it fails to that level, and I certainly don't want that to happen, because again, if it does fail, Destiny is definitely going to suffer for it unless they sell the IP. And again, if that were to happen, first of all, whoever they did sell the IP to, it would even the negotiations wouldn't happen to be 3 to 5 years from now. The acquisition of it wouldn't be from 3 to 5 years from now. So by the time whoever the next company is that were to get it, even assuming that they were to sell it, they would need another 5 years minimum to do anything with the Destiny IP, make a new game, add new content to Destiny 2, whatever. It would take them another 5 years to do any of that. We wouldn't see anything new on Destiny at all for 10 years minimum. Minimum. Hi, Darth. How you doing? Happy Thursday. I had to think for a second. Thank you for contributing to the Observation Duty 2 challenge. Lesson number 47. Yes, sir. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 47. Fists and knives are far more deadly than any gun. An enemy can survive a full magazine from a firearm, but a single punch or knife stab can kill them instantly. All right. The Black Prince. 1356.
In the light of the early morning, English transport ships glided silently through the waters of the Channel. Edward the Black Prince, son of King Edward III, was returning to France, ready to continue what would become known as the 100 Years' War. Upon reaching the French coastline, his small contingent of troops disembarked and waded ashore. "My loyal men," he said to the band gathered before him, "though we are few in number, our mission is of the utmost importance. We are here to strike deep into the French countryside, plundering whatever we find to enrich the coffers of England. If we are successful, our actions may well determine the outcome of this war."
That's my best attempt at pantomiming. Travel east to the Mediterranean, capturing 4 chests of French treasure. Edward the Black Prince must survive. Why has it got to be called a Black Prince? That sounds racist.
Listen, men. We shall travel east to the Mediterranean Sea, destroying and pillaging everything in our path. Our incursion will deal a smashing blow to the French.
He just straight up said, plundering and pillaging everything in our path. Wait, that's what you're just going to straight up announce it. You know, fuck subtlety.
At your service.
Edward the Black Prince was nicknamed so because of his black armor alongside his brutality in battle. 20 points. Okay, well, we have archers probably, so let's take advantage of that. Attack. Range would be really good. Cavalry ranged. Let's do attack, or let's do more range. All right. Forward! For the Jove!
Swordsman, forward.
In fact, his game self straight up says pillage everything on the way seems to match. Oh, so they weren't shy about it, huh?
With my honor. For the throne.
We shall not plunder this village because this village is blue. We must pillage yellow villages.
Ah, French treasure. We must plunder all the riches we can find.
We must plunder all the riches we can find. Oui, oui. Did we plunder this one? Is this our treasure now? We have found a treasure. I'm thinking about Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Congratulations, you have found a runestone. Congratulations, you have found a treasure chest.
Forward. For honor and glory.
Thank you, Jarth. Thank you, Jarth.
Attempting to recapture the treasure.
No, not our treasure.
With all my heart.
Thank you, Darth, for the 100 stream streak. Thank you so very much. Triple digits, bitches. Or triple digits. You know, whatever. Okay, so what do we have to do with these treasures in order to keep them from being taken? Do we have to really have to roll them with us? Because that seems dumb. Or I guess I could leave some people behind.
My king. For St. George.
Alright, you guys stay with this then. You,
At your service.
you,
Yes, my lord.
and you just became group 1.
For honor and glory. With all my heart.
Comet, you can't sit there. Fusion! Ha! Darth Killer and Jarth. I guess better than Josh Killer. That sounds like something a whole lot different.
Attack with sharpened steel. Death to the heathens. Attack with sharpened steel.
Penetrate them. Penetrate them hard.
For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward.
You dare defile this holy shrine? You shall pay dearly for your wicked actions.
But yeah, you dare defy this holy shrine, and my French accent is so horrible. Wee wee. What the fuck is happening? Okay, we're gonna just take a time out here and say hello to Furiously Funky coming in with a 4-person raid. Hello, Funky. Welcome in. How you doing? How was the rest of Look Outside Gator raid? Hello, Madam Doomy. How you doing, girl? What you up to? Pre-summon a disaster. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Like, or suddenly Sephiroth showed up and meteors being dropped on my head. It's decent. How far along in the game is Funky Doom? I know you played it all the way through. I was there. I drink coffee. Probably shouldn't have. Now I'm hot. He's quite far. Okay, so he's making decent progress. All right. Unlock new area. Now, next stream I'm going to be doing that. So cool. All right. Well, I hope it was fun, Funky. If you happen to be new here, my name is Commander Krim. I am the captain of the Starship Dragon. We are flying 8 million miles above the surface of the Earth. You're wondering how we get such good internet up here? Trust me, it's a mystery to me as well, because even up here, we don't really actually get good internet access. Whew, it's hot as fuck in here. Jesus Christ, I'll turn this up higher. Retro Destructor coming in with Spacebucks. Hello. Yeah, I was about to say, Funky, if you or any of your raiders need to raid and run, I totally understand, but thank you for hanging out if you could. If you don't, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. A lesson from the professor has been requested by the Destructor of Retro. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock. Lesson number 6. Shops always have an infinite stock of whatever items they are selling. They also have an infinite bank account, allowing them to buy as many of your items that you wish to sell, regardless of the wealth or lack thereof of the shopkeeper themselves. I do wholeheartedly apologize, Dewey, if you're still here, saying that awful awful English accent. I hope it doesn't offend. I know it's bad, and I apologize. Hot as fucking space, so like you don't have a good radioactivity protection. No, it's just I think our pilot is flying between Earth and the sun, so the heat is beaming through the ship. You need to take us to the far side of the moon where it's not as hot. Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't make you want to stab me with your horn, because that would be painful. Or would it? I might have just revealed something that I didn't want to. Oops. All right, so what is happening with my forces? I'm getting rocked like a hurricane.
A treasure chest. Such wealth for a humble monastery. It is England's wealth now. We have acquired 2 hordes of French treasure. Just 2 more we will fulfill our...
We've acquired 2 French whores. Got it. Understood. Where is this damn prophet that's launching rocks at me? Where's Sephiroth? Why is he casting meteor on me over and over? What the shit? Lost so many of my forces now. I have to restart this. Lost way too much shit. Kink unlocked.
The French are attempting to recapture the treasure.
And again.
My liege.
These French are annoying. He's dead, but he didn't die fast enough. Hmm. You're the captain, but I think the pilot was flying the ship in space between his ears.
Death to the heathens. With all
And
my
he's still casting somehow.
death to the heathens.
I'm gonna need reinforcement stat.
My liege, death to the heathens. With all my heart. For St. George.
Where's the volcano? Okay, I think it's gonna make it safely now.
For Albion.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you know what? We're gonna mulligan. Just throw it in the floor, Comet. We're gonna mulligan this because that is not going to work. I'm not gonna be able to fight with 3 dudes.
At your service.
Okay, let's try this again with the aforementioned not suck method.
For St. George.
Cavalry, sword, okay. Infantry, spear. Infantry, range, attack.
Yes, my lord. With all my heart.
I never saw the volcano.
Glory. With
Side eye me when Darth said it too. How dare you, sir? Wait, which part? Oh, the king part? Oh,
for honor and glory.
I mean,
My honor. We are under
Ah,
attack.
French treasure. We must plunder all the riches we can find.
With my honor. Sire.
I gotta follow it back and then leave a troop there.
Death to the heathens. Swordsmen, forward.
Okay, what do I want to leave here? You 3 just volunteered for guard the box duty.
My lord.
Let's save that.
For Albion. Death to the heathens. With all my heart. For honor and glory. With my
So
honor.
many damn trees.
Death to the heathens. Swordsmen, forward. For the throne.
Alright, let's
My honor.
try this approach on this castle differently.
Swordsmen, forward. Death to the heathens.
You dare defile this holy shrine? You shall pay.
You dare define this holy shrine? I am a French poet, can't you tell? Ha ha, oui oui.
A treasure chest.
Bitch, like, there's no fucking dude here!
It is England's wealth now.
With my
There's no goddamn fucking bullshit!
2 more will fulfill our current needs.
with all my heart.
The priest dude died! How did he still summon a goddamn volcano? Suck a dick!
Sire. For St. George.
I'm gonna watch it. Okay. I was gonna say, there's no way in hell that just French dudes just appeared.
Sire.
Okay. That's 2.
Yes, my lord. Swordsmen,
You
forward.
think it's scripted? I suppose.
For the throne.
If it is, it's scripted bullshit's what it is.
For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. For Albion.
Plunder! Plunder, I say, plunder! Uh-oh, that's a tower.
The tower. Surely it must hold something of great value.
Yeah, the tower's gonna shoot the shit out of us, though. Uah! 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 Granted, it's not as, like, you know, awesome as when a when soldiers die in Command and Conquer.
The tower was a veritable storehouse of treasure. We'll collect what we can from the ruins.
We have captured 3 treasure troves. We need only 1 more.
Sire, for honor and
Imagine if they used the Wilhelm scream. That'd be funny. Alright, we're going to watch this treasure chest all the way back. And if some French dudes just pop up, I'm going to call that big old pile of bullshit. Where are you going? Dabu.
Pizza cannon loaded and ready to throw.
The French are attempting to...
They just fucking spawned. There's no way. There is no way those dudes were there. They just spawned.
yes, my lord. With my honor.
Kiss my ass, game.
We are under attack.
Dabu. Zug zug. Great. Now I got the orc sound effects in my head. Something me doing? Work, work. Stop poking me! Also, hi, Josh. I don't know if I said that to you a minute ago, but hi, Josh. Thank you for getting Space Bucks and contributing to the Observation Duty Challenge. We now have 3 treasures. Save point.
Yes, my lord. For honor
Let's take our seven soldiers. Yeah, that's really good. 7 soldiers.
and glory.
This is going fantastically.
Forward.
And by fantastic, I mean really bad.
For honor and glory. With all my heart. For honor.
The blind meat back on the menu, boys!
Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen,
I don't know what that's from. I've heard that line before. I don't know what it's from, though.
swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory.
This is French farm. Should I blow up the farm?
Pikemen,
Kill the farm! Maybe they put a whole bunch of treasure inside the windmill. Because, you know. Oh, Lord of the Rings explains why I don't know shit.
with all my
Okay.
heart.
There. Alright, moving on.
Men, forward. With all my heart.
For St. George.
Swordsmen, forward.
I'm going to guess through the canyon where we're going to get shot by archers.
This narrow canyon unnerves me. The rocks look far from stable.
Or that too.
For honor and glory.
With all my farts.
For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward.
For St. George.
Let me guess, I'm going to find another treasure chest. And on the way back through that canyon, it's gonna, a rock slide's going to, like, attack, collapse and damage the treasure chest.
For honor and glory.
See there. Our French ship returns with wealth from abroad. Come, men. We must capture that shipment.
For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward.
Aha! The ship's treasure is ours. We have taken all the treasure we can carry. Methinks the French must be feeling the pinch we have wrought in their purses. It is time to return the way we came.
Methinks? Did Edward the Black Prince become Jar Jar Binks?
Pikemen, forward.
How wooed!
Sire, for honor and glory.
Both from abroad. What's her name? Nobody I know. All the women that I know who got their wealth from abroad is really just the broad who has their wealth is just banking off their boyfriends, their rich boyfriends.
Pass has been blocked by a rock slide. We must find another way back.
Oh no, I can't believe it. A rock slide has appeared. I did not imagine that could have happened.
Sire, swordsman, forward. Sire, for the throne.
It's a way of speaking occasionally, like a slang or something. I know, it's just, I didn't expect it.
Sire, for the throne.
Hey, well that's not going to be it.
With my honor.
You should not attacked by the rock slide. Yeah, at least the rock slide didn't happen while we were in the canyon. I guess that's the good news. Return the treasure chests and the Black Prince to where he landed in France. Alright. But first, let's put money on... build time decrease. Buildings, walls, and towers. Range. Build time decrease. Cost reduction. Nope, can't afford it. Build time decrease it.
Yes, me lord. Swordsman, forward.
All or nothing if not consistent. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. Well, there's a surprise. Hello, Zeus. Zeus Strat, that's our second raid of the night. Thank you so much, Zeus, for the 9-person raid. Welcome aboard, Raiders. My name is Commander Krim. I am the captain of the Starship Dragon. We are flying currently at 8 million miles above the surface of the Earth. How I get good internet up here is a mystery. How we do it, only I know. And if I had a punchline for this bit, I would tell it. But instead, I'm going to tell you what we do here aboard the Starship Dragon. In fact, I'm not even going to do it. I am going to make my cat do it. That's right. My cat can talk, and I have proof.
Hi everyone, I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury and first officer of the Starship Dragon. I'm here to welcome you aboard and take you on a tour of our ship. The captain is, of course, Commander Krim, variety streamer, amateur voice actor, and indie game developer. We have a wide variety of content on the channel, such as wholesome, family-friendly commentary.
Blow. Blow. Yay, I'm the best blow jobber ever. I got the ASMD. Always sucking my dick.
Until tonight, then.
I'm gonna get some pussy. I'm gonna get some pussy.
Pro-level gaming skills.
Maybe I'm supposed to go down now. Shit! I got such a huge bar now that I can't jump on a platform. He's, ha-ha! Big brain.
Unbreakable courage despite the most dangerous situations.
When they called me, they got a motherfucker! What the fuck? Yep, I've been here before. Oh, fuck!
Please take this map. Take a map.
Calm, smooth musical moments.
And on this farm she had a boy, E-I-E-I-O. She went to the princess and asked for her name, and she gave her something like that. And the mother went, what? E-I-E-I-O. Free man. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm enjoying the trip. Woohoo.
Video game lessons from the professor.
Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock.
Words from our sponsors. I'm Nina Littlewood, presenting Bitch Be Gone.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Richard Dickerson, but you can call me Dick. That's right, I'm Dick Dickerson, presenting Big Dick's Penis Pillow.
There's even times when I get involved in the action. Motherfucker, I was past the hard shit. Oh, sorry, my evil is showing again. If this sounds like something you want to see more of, then hit that follow button and make sure that bell icon is on so you'll get notifications when the Starship Dragon begins broadcasting. You can also check out past streams on our YouTube channel with the exclamation YouTube command in chat. I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury, and once again, welcome aboard.
Thank you again, Zeus, for that raid. I greatly appreciate it. If you or any of your raiders need to raid and run, I totally understand. But if you do want to hang out, we are playing Empire Earth today. It is a RTS from 2001. It is a sort of spiritual successor to Age of Empires. And it's 3D as opposed to like 2D Age of Empires. But yeah, thank you so much again for the raid, Zeus. And let's get back to it. I have to take these groups of people back to over here because I have to take this French treasure that I stole back there, wherever. How to get there, I'm not sure. It's not 3D, it's 2.5D. I mean, no, it actually is 3D because all the characters are 3D, the environment's 3D, the buildings are 3D. 2.5D would be 2.5D would be something like not Sea of Stars, Star Ocean remakes.
Death to the heathens.
Death, you French heathen! And now I'm gonna blow up your home. Here the controls are 2D top view. I mean, not entirely, because I can rotate the camera. I just don't want to. I can zoom in, I can zoom out. I can actually rotate the camera. I don't know how to do it, but I can do it.
With my honor, sire. Sire, with all my heart. Swordsman, forward. Sire, sire, sire. Attack with sharpened steel. Swordsman, forward. For Albion, sire. For honor and glory. Sire. For Albion.
Well, no, but you can't do that with any RTS, even 3D ones. You can't do that in Warcraft or StarCraft 2 either.
Sire, sire. For honor and glory. Sire, sire, sire. Swordsman, forward. Sire.
This French village appears to be deserted.
For honor and glory.
Okay, good for them.
Swordsman, forward.
This is a long walk.
Death to the heathens.
Oh, hello. Ambush! Oh no! Don't touch our French treasure. Or say, oh chap, don't touch our French treasure. It's French. And we're British. I think. It is the English campaign, so I would think so. Which still confused me at the beginning because we were only playing French. With those awful French accents. Even I could tell it was a...
We are being attacked by bandits!
Help! We're being attacked by bandits! Yeah, that's how a French person would say bandit, absolutely. Oh, we're being attacked by bandits. Oh, oui, oui.
Kind sir, let me repay in the only way I know. Please use our ships in any way you see fit.
Sire, swordsman, forward.
Good thing.
Hoist the sails. All hands on deck. Hoist the sails.
Somehow I get the feeling I'm not going to get here without some kind of enemy attack. That would seem way too easy. Although I would have no clue how to defend myself considering I'm just a transport. Would have been awkward if treasure was captured while your army was in the boat. Luckily, I don't think that can happen. Short of like my boat getting attacked, which would be extremely inconvenient considering I can't shoot back. Very quiet on the waters. Not a lot of, sloshing noises or anything.
Hoist the sails.
Back to shore where you started? Oh, where I started.
Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory.
Oh, there we go. Dun da da da!
Well met, my lord. King Edward sends his congratulations to you and your men. The treasure you have captured is on its way back to England. The king now has a new objective for you, and reinforcements are on the way.
My army is exhausted. We have fought long and hard for my father and England, and now we must... But never mind. What are my father's orders?
My lord, the king wishes for you to meet the reinforcements coming to the north of the river. Once they have arrived, you are to march northwards and engage the French army, now massing near Voltiers.
Wait for reinforcements to arrive from England. This is a great mission objective.
The reinforcements have landed.
Oh, hey, there they
We'll
are.
join with them and continue on to the north.
With all my heart.
Let me guess, the transports that dropped me off vanished. No, they're right there.
Death to the heathens. All hands on deck. Yes, me lord. Aye, aye, captain. Me lord.
Yeah, by the time the English reinforcements show up, we'll be in the future age.
Sails. Aye, aye, captain.
That's the age of the game I'm looking forward to is the future stuff. Well, and the World War II stuff too, but mostly the future
Now
stuff.
that the reinforcements have arrived, we are ready to head north. The French know we are here, so we must be on our guard.
The French know we're here. What was your first clue? The fact you just ransacked like 4 villages?
At your service.
I mean, I wouldn't see why that would possibly be any kind of, heads up that the English are here.
With my honor.
I couldn't see why they would be pissed off about it either.
With all my heart. Death to the heathens.
Save, actually. Just in case shit goes south.
Swordsmen, forward.
Actually, you know what? I got trebuchets here. Put them in the back row.
Sire.
We got 1, 2. Okay, good.
Attack with
It's like sitting a very stealthy nuke. Yeah, exactly.
Where the French army is said to wait. Let us search for a suitable location to prepare for the coming battle.
Find a good location for battle and wait the French army.
Yes, me lord.
Well, why not just, I don't know, attack them by going boogity 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 boogity.
This is the perfect location.
Yeah, I get it. We're gonna
We can
watch them from a
control the
cliffside.
high ground to keep supplies from reaching the French. They shall have to venture forth soon.
We're gonna do this Obi-Wan Kenobi style. We're taking the high ground on these bitches. But first we're gonna blow up their farm. We're doing severe damage to their crops by shooting arrows at it. That's how that works.
Battle will soon be joined.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of dudes. Maybe I shouldn't talk shit.
We're under attack.
Well, that trebuchet's gonna be dead. Medieval warfare often happened outside reinforcements for honor or battle. You guys want to actually get up here and be part of the fight, or you guys just want to stay down on the low ground and, get killed like Anakin? You actually want to get involved or anything? Or are you just enjoying the view from down low?
The French army has been defeated. Now let us destroy the castle and claim our victory.
I hope there's no turrets. Destroy the castle of Voltaire.
With my honor.
Oh, my trebuchets are dead. Yep, there's still a tower. This is going to be interestingly difficult. Oh my god, this gate's going to take forever to die. What about the wall? Wall takes far less damage.
To the heathens. Yes, my lord.
Okay. Okay. All right. Attack the wall. Stab the stone wall with your spears. There you go. Don't ask me how that works.
Death to the heathens.
I really should have kept the trebuchets back for this part. I didn't know I was going to have to lay siege to a city. This is definitely one of those 3,000 years later moments. I'm going to take a nap, chat. Call me, wake me up when we're done. Ugh. Damn it, my coffee's empty. What do you think trebuchets would be for? I mean, killing people, because it's good for that. But, you know, as they say, hindsight 69/69, or whatever the phrase is. We have penetrated their defenses! Charge!
We are under attack. Pikemen, forward. With my honor. For St. George.
Stab the castle keep! Stab it! Stab it, I say!
Forward. For honor and glory.
The castle keep had like a third of the HP that the wall had. That's funny. You want to actually like start stabbing the wall? No, you just want to walk back. You just walk back and forth. Okay, good. At least you have an objective in mind. This guy apparently is the middle-aged descendant of the Command and Conquer harvesters that went in circles back in Command and Conquer 3.
Is ours. Zoons! If it isn't the French king himself, caught like a rat deserting us.
Are you sure? We can't see through all the smoke.
We'll keep our English coffers full for many years to come.
King John? Wouldn't be the same King John as this one, right? That was Prince John. I know, that's the joke. Next. Who's the ancestor of the Soviet conscript who knew how to teabag? Still funny as shit. 1414 to 1415, we band of brothers.
The time has come once again to raise the sword, to reclaim the lands of William I, which are England's by right. The luminous star of the Black Prince, Edward, has long since faded, but that of the present king, Henry V, is rapidly gaining in brilliance.
Or cause a
Last,
butterfly effect.
treachery against the young king, both here and in France, threaten his plans. Henry's oldest and dearest friend, Sir John Oldcastle, has thrown in his lot with the heretic sect
And his brother,
known as
Billy
the
Newcastle.
who are inciting open revolt across the countryside. They even plot to take the life of Henry himself as he sits in London. In France, meanwhile, King Charles VI refutes Henry's righteous claims to lands there. He cites, and not without controversy, the ancient Salic rule that lands may not be passed down along the female line. Henry must now deal with the threats at hand.
Yeah, because bitches don't know how to handle plot.
And forge a legend that shall last throughout the ages. Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention, a kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Can this cockpit hold the vasty fields of France?
He said cock. After Henry is warned of the plot against his life, bring him safely from London to Oxford. King Henry V must survive. Oh good, a hero must survive. These are always great.
Fly, my liege. The Lollard heresy has grown into outright rebellion. You must leave London ere the flower of England is cut down before it blossoms.
Fear not, my cousin. Our loyal guardsmen will guarantee the safe passage of our person. We shall away to Oxford and rally our men to stamp out this rebellion.
Yes, my lord. We're under attack.
We must prepare our forces here in safety at Oxford. Then, to stamp out this heresy, the troops must be sent to scour the churches throughout the land, to root out those disloyal to us.
Forward.
Visit the temple in each of the English cities. You must find and destroy the 4 temples that are supporting the Lollard rebels. The temple will declare its loyalties when you bring a soldier up next to it. Okay. Oxford University. Literally is Oxford University. I was going to make a joke about that, but I don't need to. The game did it for me. Alright, let's make some trebuchets then. And then... some cavalry archers. Cataphracts and knights. And that's probably all we're gonna get. We get a few soldiers out of that, that's good. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can increase the damage of our trebuchets somehow. Siege weapons? Siege weapons and mobile AA. Not AA as in Alcoholics Anonymous either. Range. Rate of fire. That'd be real good. 25% as well. Damn. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, let's make that a save as well. And let's motor on.
Yes, my lord. Swordsman, forward, my lord. Yes, great one. Death to the heathens.
I'll leave them all here.
My lord, for the throne. Yes, my
For the Jove.
Yes, great one. Yes, my lord.
Okay, so we gotta visit the temples and then say, "Hey, yo, what's up? You guys are you working for those lol people? Hello, LOL, lol." And then if they say, "No, we don't work for the lols," then we let them live happily. If they say, "Yeah, we're part of the lol gang, LOL, ha ha ha," then we have to kill them. Because nobody says LOL in real life.
My lord? Yes, my lord.
Well, that's what's wrong with you.
Yes, my lord. Sire?
Okay, so they're still building. There's a lot of dudes left to build there. Okay, they're done. And okay, so we have more forces on the way. LOL in real life. Good job there, Josh. Good job. You're really contributing.
Sire? Yes, my lord.
Why are we seeing the gold and iron and stuff here? I thought they were going to show us the...
Sire?
Bring you next to each temple of England, turn until all lollards are discovered.
Yes, my lord. For the throne.
Alright. Let's go find the lols. You know, for the lols.
For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward. Death to the heathens. Attack.
I don't even know where all the temples are.
For honor and glory. For the throne. Yes, my lord. For the throne. Cavalry, forward. Swordsmen, forward. Pikemen, forward. Move out.
Where's your temple? I have to know if y'all are lollards. I have to know if you lol or not.
In the name of the king and the church, all those culpable in the Lollards' heresy are commanded to come forth.
We can give no greater gift to Almighty God than to die in his service.
Sure.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, this city becomes mine. Cool.
For honor and glory. Sire, swordsmen, forward. We're under attack.
You are?
Yes, my lord. Cavalry.
No, this is not my city.
Sire.
Who's attacking me then?
Cavalry, forward.
Keep saying we're under attack. I don't see anything.
Sire. For the throne. Sire. Cavalry, forward.
Alright. We've slaughtered one group of lols.
Yes, my lord. For
We are the LMFAO team. We gotta defeat all the lol people.
pikemen, forward. Yes, my lord. Attack with sharpened steel. Yes, my lord. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. Sire. For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward. Yes, my lord. We are under attack. Move out. Yes, my lord. To glory. Sire. Death to the heathen. Sire. For honor and glory. For the throne. For honor and glory. Yes, my lord. To the heathen. Sire. Swordsmen, forward. We are under attack. And glory.
Where?
Sire.
We're under attack from what?
Sire.
Fucking...
Swordsmen, forward.
One of my trebuchets too. They have guns? I'm sorry, you want to run that the fuck by me again? Did they have guns in the Middle Ages?
Sire. For the throne. Yes, my lord. For honor and glory. Sire. Yes, my lord. Cavalry, forward. Sire.
In the name of the king and the church, all those culpable in the Lollards' heresy are commanded to come forth.
There be naught but true Welshmen here, loyal to crown and church alike.
Loyal Welshman here.
Death to the heathen. Swordsmen, forward. For the throne.
We're Welsh. We don't want to fight nobody.
Yes, me lord. Swordsman, forward. Yes, me lord. Attack with sharpened steel and glory. Yes, me lord. Swordsman, forward. Sire, for honor and glory. Sire, for honor and glory. Sire, attack with sharpened steel. For the throne. Swordsman, forward. Attack with sharpened steel. Cavalry, forward. Swordsman, forward. Yes, me lord.
It's a long walk.
Yes, me lord. Pikemen, forward. Sire, move out. Yes, me lord. To the heathens. Move out. For honor and glory.
Hey, a hospital. We need healing. But first, has your temple got a bunch of lol people in it?
Yes, me lord. Attack with sharpened steel.
In the name of the king and the church, all those culprits
No.
of the Lord's heresy
You lol folks are gonna die.
We can give no greater gift to Almighty God than to die in His service.
Because I'm sure he really gives a shit.
For honor and glory. For the throne.
He'd probably get to heaven and he'd be like, what were you called? Lollards?
My honor.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
For honor and glory. To glory. Mine by right.
Lollard rhymes with dullard.
Yes, me swordsman, forward.
And by the way, in case you don't know, dullard is an insult.
Sire, death to the heathens. Sire, pikemen, forward. Move out.
Or I should say it like this. If you don't know what a dullard is, you probably are one.
For the throne. For honor and glory. Attack with sharpened steel. Mine by right.
Okay, well, it's not over here.
For honor and glory. Yes, me lord.
I have more dudes over here, so let's add these to the collection.
Cavalry, forward.
Ah!
Yes, me lord.
Those are goats, not... I don't care. So we've got what? We've defeated 2 Lollard temples. Star Wars Age of Empires? You mean Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds? Already played. Also, hi Annie, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Like, I only write that word the day down daily, multiple times. I don't know how I could possibly be expected to remember it. Yeah, I didn't like the expansion. Wait, what was the? Wait a minute. I'm thinking of Empire War. What was the expansion to Galactic Battlegrounds? I feel like I did play it.
Attack with sharpened steel. Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. Yes, me lord. Pikemen, forward.
I know I played Galactic Battlegrounds. Can't remember if I did the expansion or not. Now that I think about it.
Swordsmen, forward.
Clone Wars stuff, yeah. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I definitely did that because the Trade Federation was the faction I stopped on because I was so irritated with one mission where I couldn't build any forces. I had to take a group of Trade Federation droids to attack a base, and it was impossible for me to figure out. No matter what, I just could not do it.
Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. Yes, me lord. To the heathens, sire. Attack with sharpened steel. Sire, swordsman, forward. Sire.
Trade Federation isn't the expansion then. Huh.
Yes, me lord.
I gotta look into it then. I know I played Galactic Battlegrounds for sure. I know I definitely did. Just the Confederation and the Republic. The Confederation?
Sire. We are under attack and steel. Yes, me lord.
The Confederation is the Trade Federation. The Confederation has the droids, right?
Attack with sharpened steel.
Has it been that long since I've seen the prequel movies?
Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. For the throne. Pikemen, forward. For the throne. Cavalry, forward.
Lollards? Any law people here?
Church. All those
I will destroy your church if you're law people.
Are commanded to come forth.
There be naught here but true Englishmen, loyal to king and church alike.
Good. Two different factions in the game. The Confederation uses super battle droids, but it's still the droid. It's still droids though. I have to double check now. I know I stopped because there was one mission that was just absolutely aggravating me because I couldn't beat it because it was one of those non-build missions. And I hated that.
Sire, to glory. For honor and glory.
I lied to Jose to avoid spoiling Expedition 33. Okay, what'd you do? What did you tell him that was inaccurate? Did you tell him that that Renoir is actually gay? Because that's not a good lie to tell.
Yes, me lord.
Be funny, but not true. Ability to bring the damage cap was post game. Yeah, I guess that would be inaccurate. Well, then he'll be surprised when you finds out you were wrong. That's not that terrible.
For honor and glory.
In the name of the king and the church.
Any lollies here? Aha! Lols! Team ROFL, ROF, Team LMAO destroys your... Yeah, that. Okay, so that's 3?
Yes, me lord.
I still need one more lol camp.
Swordsmen, forward.
Oh, he's in Act 3 now? He also went along with Act 2's last boss being the last boss. Yeah. I definitely made sure not to spoil that part. That means if he's in Act 3 already, then he has access to painted power. He should know that.
Move out. Cavalry, forward. Swordsmen, forward.
I told him before he beat Act 2. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Sire, death to the heathen.
So it means he knows now. Or at least he should. This is my church. How do we get over here?
Move out.
Can't build any more trebuchets. Nope, I could have built Siege Tower. Things are a little faster. Oh well.
We are under attack.
From what? Oh. Again. When did they didn't have guns in the Middle Ages, did they? That can't be right. There's a reason why World War II history is where basically my brain can function. They did? In the Middle Ages. In the year 1200. Okay. Pretty sure gunpowder was invented hundreds, if not thousands of years prior. I mean, I figured like 1,500 at the earliest, but 1,200. Unfortunately, 2+ decades of playing JRPGs makes you just assume that who appears to be the villain isn't going to be the last boss. Well, I had a suspicion when I played X33 the first time. I had a suspicion that the Paintress wasn't the final boss because there was too many questions left unanswered. There was too much that hadn't been solved, that hadn't been discussed, that hadn't been resolved by the end of Act 2, by the time we beat the Paintress. So I was like, this seems like too much is missing, and the story has been told too well for this to be truly the end.
There be naught here but true Englishmen, loyal to king and church alike.
The arquebus and the cannon both existed. They were inaccurate as hell and dangerous to the users. The arquebus is definitely what they're using. Definitely the pew pew dudes, what they're called. China invented guns in the 10th century, and yet they can't drive. Go figure. It's a joke. Everybody, calm down. Also, hi, Nuke. Welcome in. The main villain's always just a regular Joe, and the final boss is always God. You know, actually, in a way, Expedition 33 is almost the opposite of that, Madam Doom. Expedition 33 is almost the opposite of that. Because, technically, I don't know if you ever, you probably don't have any plans to play Expedition 33. Do you, Doom? I don't know. I don't think, you're not a JRPG person, are you? Haven't played it? Okay. If you want to, I won't spoil it for you. Chris hasn't played Expedition 33 either, because he's not into turn-based RPGs, which, that's understandable. One plan art? Okay. I'll give you a brief rundown in case you ever do decide to play. It won't be heavily spoilers. But the actual villain of the game, I say the actual villain. The villain that you're supposedly pursuing, that the game kind of like directs you to be going to defeat, is essentially God, more or less, of the world. And the actual final villain is not really like a normal dude. He has the same equal power as said God, but he's really not trying to be God. He's actually trying to destroy that world to stop the original villain from existing, basically, to save her own life. He's trying to save the life of the first villain because her being God is actually literally killing her.
Yes, my lord.
So it's almost like the opposite of that, of what you said earlier, what you said a second ago, about the normal dude being the first boss and the true villain being God. It's almost like the exact opposite. But you're not wrong. I mean, in Final Fantasy VII, they kind of represent Shinra as being the big bad, and then, they introduce Sephiroth, and it's just like, okay, well, Shinra's not so bad after all. Shinra didn't try to destroy all of the world with a meteor.
Attack with sharpened steel.
Personally, I think the best story fight in X33 is still the final boss, but there's a lot of great fights. Yeah, there's a ton of great fights. Story-wise, as well as like just straight-up combat-wise. It's not just like go through and fight everything with just, press attack to win. There's actually like legit strategies, even if you're not playing on hard difficulty.
Yes, my lord. Pikemen, forward.
I think I missed something else that Nukem said a second ago. Okay, it's just they existed. We were just following up on that. Fighting your estranged father is still firmly in JRPG territory. That's pretty accurate to X33 also. Maybe not so much estranged, but definitely father. They're definitely related in at least a loose way, if not like actually, because of the way that the main character is portrayed. Where the hell is this last temple that I got to raid to kill the LOL people?
Yes, my lord.
Because we don't do lols around here. We despise laughing, so we don't do lols. I must lurk and drive. Yes, please do not drive and chat.
Yes, me lord. Attack with sharpened steel.
I just hope that you don't have any kids in the car with you listening to me talk about tits and dicks and, you know, the dirty stuff that I talk about here. Oh, thank you for claiming Spacebucks as well, Nukem. Appreciate that. I'm trying to think, like, what would be my favorite boss fight of Expedition 33? Sprong was interesting, but easy because he had a pattern. Like, he literally had a spelled out pattern. He would do stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and literally, like, called them out. Am I hell in the tutorial? No. Clea's fight, Painted Clea, was damn interesting. Creation was hard as hell. The half horse, half moon back thing, whatever you want to call that. Creation was a fascinating fight. Thank you for contributing to the Observation Duty Challenge, Firefighter. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Looking for temples because there's people called lollards that like to say LOL all the time. We have to stop them from saying LOL. Because we don't like fun around here. We're the OMG team. We're okay with OMGs, but we're not okay with lols. I don't know. I don't have a better punchline than that. Think we need help if they somehow top X33 this decade? Well, I mean, X33 is not going to be the last or the only Claire Obscure game. Sandfall has said Claire Obscure is going to be a series of games. Just like Final Fantasy. They haven't said specifically if there's going to be if it's like a direct sequel to Expedition 33. Somehow I doubt it, but I feel like it's going to be like a close like representation. Do I think they're topping X33 next game? I don't know. I really can't say. I mean, look at past games that have been, you know, deemed incredibly good, and then the sequel comes out and it's like, oh, holy shit, this game's even better. Like, take Kingdom Hearts 1, for example. I mean, and take a look at it from the perspective of when it first came out. Not the perspective of what it is now with all the other games that we've seen around it. Take Kingdom Hearts 1 when it first released. Kingdom Hearts 1 was damn incredible. It was really, really good. I still can't find this last temple. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out and they're like, holy shit, this is even better. So, it would not surprise me if they actually do manage to top Expedition 33 in some way. Because while they did an incredible job with it, there are still some flaws to that game. Flaws that could be fixed with experience. Because not everybody that was on the development team for Sandfall was actually a former Ubisoft dev. So there were some new people there. Granted, most of them were former Ubisoft devs, but not all of them. Some of them were raw rookies, and you can kind of tell that usually to me in the area design, not like their aesthetic design, but more like how many times you got stuck on invisible terrain or invisible environmental barriers. You would just be walking along, and suddenly your character would get stuck on what looked like a wall or like a rock or something. They should have just been able to walk right past, you know? Or how many times characters just got stuck jumping next to a wall or something, and they got that character stuck. That happened to me a couple times. They actually had to go back with one of the earliest patches they did of the game and resolve some of those sticking issues, getting stuck issues. So, a second game would solve little stuff like that. Come up with new, unique ways to add, if they use a similar type of battle system where each character has their own special gimmick or perk, like Verso's Perfection or Lune's Stains or Mael's Stances. Imagine what they come up with next for the next game. That would be even better, I want to see Expedition Zero story. I don't think they're going to do actually a sequel to Expedition 33. I don't think they're going to. Because that story actually wrapped up pretty well. I mean, yeah, neither ending is actually really a positive ending, but they are a finale. They are a final. They are an ending. They don't really leave anything to much interpretation or potential sequel. Perhaps the next here we go. We finally found it. Perhaps the next game will actually be about the writers, since since the first game was about the painters. Maybe the next game will be about the writers, and we'll see how what the writers do with their universe.
Here is our former ally, Sir John Oldcastle. We have been informed it is he who has hatched this vile plot against both crown and church. His death would be welcomed, but perhaps justice would be served best if he were tried as a heretic at the Tower of London. Thus passes my oldest friend. If only he had valued king and church more than his own misguided philosophy. At last, the vile serpent of heresy shall be purged from the land.
Serpent of heresy? Who do you think you are? The Emperor of the Imperial Guard? The Imperium of Man?
France. We must return to London at once.
Bring King Henry back to the Tower of London. Do I have King Henry with me? Is that who I was just looking at? Oh, there he is. Okay. I'd love to see Expedition 60's DLC. What I really would like to see them do, which, I mean, I think they would have done it by now if they were going to. I think they should find a way to bring Gustav back. At least for, like, post-game content. And you could have 6 party members. But have Gustav be, say that they find... Think about this for a second. Mael couldn't bring back the other expeditioners because she did not have pure chroma. She didn't have access to pure chroma. The chroma that were in the bodies allowed her to create an army of, like, sort of clones, sort of her own Nevrons in a way, before she attacked Lumiere, right? Imagine that she finds out that there is this huge cache of pure chroma somewhere in the world. And Mael takes Lune and the others to this dungeon to go find this cache of pure chroma. And her first objective with this chroma is to bring Gustav back. And bring him back to life. And people, when I brought this up before, people have said that, like, well, what about how his character and his weapons and his skills and stuff would conflict with Verso, because Verso almost literally took every one of his abilities when the party shifted to Verso, right? Well, here's what you do with that. You bring back Gustav and you make him a new character completely. Remember that his skills were based around his artificial arm. So bring him back, and since Mael can completely repaint him, bring him back with 2 normal arms, give him a new set of abilities, a new set of powers, a new set of skills that allow him to be similar to what he was in the beginning of the game, but not with his, electric power punch arm, because he doesn't need it. He's got 2 normal arms. And they wouldn't need to go back and, like, dig up his arm from his gravesite at the Forgotten Battlefield, because he's got 2 normal arms. They could go the direction of what started the war between the writers and the painters. I really want to find out more about that. I completely with you on that, Zeus. I wish we knew more about the writers. I want to know what they did to cause the fire that took real Verso's life and injured Alicia. You're like, what did they do to trick Alicia into starting that fire or triggering that fire, whatever? You know, what is that method? What did they do? You know, I want to know. Or even why. I mean, yeah, why for sure, but we already know there's like some kind of war going on between the writers and the painters because that is something that they discussed. That's something they talked about during the prologue, or the Alicia prologue, if you will, when they talk about, you know, when Clea is telling Alicia, we're still at war. We don't have to, the family doesn't have time to grieve. We have a war to fight. So I think there's actually something going on. I think there's something else going on there. Could be the focus of the movie, though. I mean, that would be interesting. I don't know if the movie that they're working on is going to be a, I don't want to say one-to-one, but essentially a retelling of the original game, or is it going to be in that world, but is it a different perspective? Is it a different story, you know? I don't know that. 14 points. Let's save a little more points. Okay, back to London. Do we gotta go back to? Is this London? I don't remember. Is this London? This is London. Is this London? This is Oxford University. This is London. Back to London. Joan London? No, not that London. Oh, here we go.
Yes, me lord. Swordsman, forward. Yes, me lord.
Forward! Boogie! Boogity, 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 boogity.
Yes, me lord.
They go in the direction of what started the war. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Give you the ability to fight a super boss to bring him back. Yeah. You know, there was something that I had noticed about a certain optional super boss of Expedition 33. Did anybody else notice this fact?
An ambassador has arrived from France. Shall we call him in, Melige?
Not yet, my cousin. We would be resolved, before we hear him, of some things of weight that task our thoughts concerning us and France.
God and his angels guard your sacred throne and make you long become it.
We thank you. My learned lord, we pray you to proceed and justly and religiously unfold why the law Salique, which they have in France, should or should not bar us in our claim. For never two such kingdoms did contend without much fall of blood, whose guiltless drops are every one a woe, a sore complaint, 'gainst him whose wrongs gives edge unto the swords that make such waste in brief mortality.
There is no bar to make against your highness claim.
Wow, what a verbose way of
woman shall succeed in Salique
talking.
land. Salique being land the French unjustly gloze to be the realm of France. Yet their own authors faithfully affirm that the land Salique is in Germany, between the floods of Sala and of Elbe. As clear as day, King Pepin's title and Hugh Capet's claim all appear to hold in right and title of the female. So do the kings of France unto this day. How bet they would hold up this Salique law to bar your highness claiming from the female?
May we, with right and conscience, make this claim?
The sin upon my head, dread sovereign. For in the book of Numbers is it writ, when the man dies, let the inheritance descend unto the daughter. Gracious lord, stand for your own. Unwind your bloody flag. Look back into your mighty ancestors. Go, my dread lord, to your great-grandsire's tomb, from whom you claim, invoke his warlike spirit and your great-uncle's. Edward the Black Prince, who on the French ground played a tragedy, making defeat on the full power of France.
Call in the messengers sent from the Dauphin. Now are we well resolved, and by God's help and yours, the noble sinews of our power, France being ours, will bend it to our awe, or break it all to pieces. Now are we well prepared to know the pleasure of our fair cousin Dauphin. for we hear the greeting is from him, not from the king.
Your Highness, lately sending into France, did claim some certain dukedoms in the right of your great predecessor, King Edward III. In answer of which claim, the prince, my master, says that you savor too much of your youth, and bids you be advised there's naught in France that can be with a nimble gayad one. You cannot revel into dukedoms there. He therefore sends you this ton of treasure, and in lieu of this, desires you let the dukedoms that you claim hear no more of you. This the Dauphin speaks.
What treasure, cousin?
Tennis balls, my liege.
We are glad the Dauphin is so pleasant with us. His present and your pains we thank you for. When we have matched our rackets to these balls, we will, in France, by God's grace, play a set that shall strike his father's crown into the hazard. Tell him he hath made a match with such a wrangler that all the courts of France will be disturbed. Now get thee away.
This was a merry message.
We hope to make the sender blush at it. Therefore, my lords, omit no happy hour that may give furtherance to our expedition. For we have now no thought in us but France, save those to God, that run before our business. Therefore, let our proportions for these wars be soon collected, and all things thought upon, that may with reasonable swiftness add more feathers to our wings. For God before, we'll chide this Dauphin at his father's door. Prepare our troops, and assemble them at Portsmouth, from where we shall hasten to France.
Jesus Christmas tree, that was a long dialogue cutscene. Holy shit! And what's worse, I didn't understand a third of what was being said there because they said it in such a weird way. Oh my god! All I got was there was tennis balls involved. Ugh. Whew. What was I talking about? Jesus H. Christ. You've been able to fight a super boss to bring him. Oh, I remember I was talking about the super boss. Simon. Did anybody notice anything unusual about Simon? Specifically, that when you fought him, he was missing an arm. And not just any arm, but his left arm. Just like a certain Gustav, for instance. Coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. Build your army and send all your units to Portsmouth, where they will automatically be loaded onto ships. When you've reached your population limit, the fleet will be ready to sail. Even non-combatants should be loaded. The Earl of Westmoreland must survive. All right. Earl of Westmoreland must survive. Who is that? Who is the Earl of Westmoreland? Anything like the Duke of Earl? Duke of Oil. No.
My lord?
No. That's Henry.
My liege?
I don't know who this person is. Oh, there he is. You have to survive. Okay. Reach your population limit and bring all units to docks at Portsmouth. That would be literally only 10 units that I could make. The docks at Portsmouth. Where's Portsmouth? Is this Portsmouth? I don't know which one Portsmouth is. Can I see it from the map, maybe? Okay, so I'm here. Portsmouth is this one. It's south of Oxford. Which, this was Oxford, so this has to be Portsmouth here. Okay.
Sire? May I lay?
Where do I build units at? Oh wait, yeah, this is where I build units at. I can't. I don't have any money. Unless I send my workers to go get stuff. So you got no, you're not ours. Those are not ours.
Sire?
I can't hit the pop cap.
Yes, me lord.
I'm broke. Unless I can make a worker. Town center. Oh, there they are. Okay. There we go. Finally. Took long enough. So what do I need? I guess I should just make a bunch of these. I've got a whole bunch of forces already. Hit the pop cap, I guess, because
Sire?
no point in me building any more military units. If I can get 10 more units, it's not going to be much to make a difference.
Yes, me lord. For the throne! Yes? Yes? Okay.
Yeah? Right away.
This is a weird objective, I gotta say.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Right away.
Yeah? Okay.
Should be the last one, right? Yeah.
Yeah? Right away?
Yeah, okay.
Sire?
Yes?
Okay. Yes? Right away? Sire? Pikemen.
Yeah.
Okay. Forward.
The first of our forces has been loaded for the invasion. When every able-bodied soul that England can produce has been so loaded, we shall be prepared to begin our expedition.
Just so, my lord.
Yes, me lord. Attack with
Half of our forces have now been loaded. When the remainder of our countrymen have been brought hither to the docks at Portsmouth, we shall be ready to depart.
Oh.
Yeah?
Missed you.
Okay.
Are we missing some?
Yes? Yeah?
Guess so. This is Portsmouth.
Right away? Okay.
That's the only dude I got left. Okay. Like, there's no more, right?
At
Right?
last we stand ready to employ our might in defense of our just cause. Let the fleet set sail.
Sure. Go blow up France.
The city of Harfleur lies but a
That was
short
quick.
way to the northeast. Our quest to win France and avenge the Dauphin's insult against our person begins here.
Fear not, your majesty. The stout yeomen of England are fully prepared.
Destroy all the enemy buildings within the walls of Harfleur. Okay.
Yeah. Right away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, me lord.
Where is Harfleur? I guess we'll just have to go find it.
Yes, me lord. All honor and glory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right away. Yes, me lord. Pikemen, forward. Attack with sharpened steel, sire. Get to the heathen, sire. For the throne. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. Move out. For honor and glory. For the crown.
Consagrado! Or whatever the hell he's saying.
Forward. Yes, me lord. Move out. Sire. Pikemen. Yes, me lord. The throne. Yes, me lord. Attack with
Can't find the city.
sire. For honor and
It's a city. It can't be that hard to hide. It can't be that easy. That hard to. Can't be that easy to hide.
yes, me lord. For the throne.
And yet I can't find it.
Death to the heathens.
It's like right here, right?
Yes, me lordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. Yes, me pikemen, forward. Attack with sharpened steel. Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen, forward. Yes, me lord. For the crown. Yes, me swordsmen, forward. Death to the heathens. To glory. Yes, me lord. To glory. For honor and glory.
I have reached the bottom of the map.
Attack with sharpened
I don't
steel.
think Harfleur is where the game told me that it was.
Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen,
Or am I going the wrong direction?
for the throne. Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. Sire. Attack yes, with honor and glory.
France. Okay, but these are blue France. These are not the France I need to kill. These are okay France because they're blue.
Swordsmen, forward. Sire. Pikemen,
Blue French are okay. You don't need to kill blue French.
pikemen, sire. For the throne. Yes, me lord. Pikemen, sire. Swordsmen, forward. Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. Sire. For the throne. Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. Swordsmen, yes, me forward. Sire. Move out. Yes, me lord. Mine by right. Sire. Swordsmen, forward. Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. Swordsmen, yes, forward. Forward. Sire. For the yes, pikemen, forward. Swordsmen, yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Death to the heathens. Sire. Attack with sharpened steel and glory. Move out. Yes, me pikemen, forward. Sire. For the
Something tells me that they are the other direction. We need to go.
pikemen, sire. Swordsmen, forward.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Forward. Yes, me lord. To glory. Sire. For honor and glory.
It'll be a long walk back. This map lied to me. This says this is where we are when we landed over here. Or we landed here. We must have landed here. And Harfleur is this way. So, chat, how's you doing? What you up to? You know, I'm trying to kill, trying to kill time when my forces walk back across the entirety of Europe. They went all the way to the west of Europe. Now we gotta go all the way back to the east. Watch me somehow end up in Russia.
Sire. For the crown! Pikemen, forward! Swordsmen,
Yo, is there a French city around here that I can blow up?
glory! Attack with sharpened steel! Pikemen,
I mean, so far I found a blue French city, but apparently those blue French are okay. Killing blue French would be a shame, so we're not going to do that. We need to find a different color of French. That sounds kind of racist when I say it out loud, my bad.
sharpened steel! For honor and glory! Yes, me lord. With my honor. Sire. Sire. Move out. Yes, me lord. Saxon dogs. Attack yes, with sharpened steel. Forward. Sire. Attack with sharpened steel. Yes, me lord. Pikemen, forward. Sire. Swordsmen, forward.
This city's got to be around here some fucking where.
Pikemen, sire. Forward. Yes, me lord. For honor and glory. With my honor. Sire. Attack with sharpened
I have reached the water.
Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory! Swordsmen, forward! Death to the heathens! Move out!
Seriously, what the hell?
Attack with sharpened steel! Death to the heathens! Swordsmen, forward!
What the?
For honor and glory! Yes, me Swordsmen, forward, sire! For honor and glory!
This is what's taking me so long to beat these levels, is these cities, these bases. I can't find them. No, I can't, Comet. No matter how much you bitch about it, I'm not going to find them either. Like, what the hell? I mean...
Attack with sharpened steel! For the throne!
It's the wrong era. Otherwise, I would say let's use a satellite to scan the battlefield or some shit. It's like what? Oh, I found more blue. I found more blue French.
Swordsmen, forward! Cavalry, forward! Attack with sharpened steel! Cavalry, forward!
And there's the ocean again.
Attack with sharpened steel!
What am I doing wrong?
For honor and glory! Swordsmen, forward! Sire?
I am fully willing to assault and attack this city, lay siege to the town of Harfleur, but I can't fucking find it. Harfleur apparently has a cloaking device.
To glory!
They have nod cloaking buildings, stealth technology.
For the throne! Pikemen, forward! Attack with sharpened steel!
What? What does this game want? Where are they?
Move out! Pikemen, forward! Attack with sharpened steel!
Yeah?
Right away.
I'm at a loss, chat. I don't know what's going on here. I can't believe I can't find them. an entire city is somehow just missing. Like they're legit using a nod stealth technology, cloaking all their buildings.
Yes?
Okay. Right way.
Okay. Right away.
Okay. Right way. Okay.
Oh, finally! Nope. Because, well, this is blue also, but...
Right away.
Okay. Sire, swordsman, forward. Sire, swordsman,
Yes.
forward.
Right away.
Okay. Right way. Okay.
So I assume it means it means it's past this gate. So at least we found some walls.
Sire.
Yes?
Right way.
This is
Yes, my lord.
I don't know what to say.
Yes, my lord. To glory. Yes, my lord. With my honor. Yes, my lord. For the throne.
I can't attack these walls because these are. I have to change my allegiance or something? Was it supposed to automatically turn the blue guys into enemies, but it didn't do it? I can't unally with them. It won't let me.
Yes, my lord. Swordsman, forward.
This bugged? Can't even get him. I can't even like tell them to attack the building.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes?
Sire, pikemen, forward.
I don't know what is happening right now.
Yes, my lord. For honor and glory. Sire, swordsman, forward. Yes, my lord. Swordsman, forward. Sire, attack with sharpened steel. Yes, my lord. Pikemen, forward. Attack with sharpened steel.
Just this is the most confusing thing I think I've seen in this game so far. Like what? If France is supposed to be the enemy, why can I not target them? I'm supposed to destroy all enemy buildings inside the walls. How do I get in there?
Sire, pikemen, forward.
Wait, there's what's this?
Yes, my lord. Swordsman,
Is that it?
Sire, for honor and glory.
Okay.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Sire, swordsman, forward.
I guess I could have looked at this. Hostile, teal. Okay, so it's teal. So this is the base.
Yes, my lord.
Why the fuck was this so hard to find?
Attack with sharpened steel.
Okay, that's it.
For honor and glory.
Oh my god, this is absolutely insane how hard this was to find. Like, just what the shit? Better save. At least I found it now. Better save before something goes wrong. I gotta try to find it again. We've breached the gates of Haflieu, because we finally fucking found them. It's a miracle, I say, a miracle.
Sire, attack with sharpened steel. Pikemen, forward! With my honor! Get to the heathen! Swordsman, forward! Honor and glory! We are under attack! Get to the heathen! Sire, for the throne! Cavalry, forward! Pikemen, we are under attack!
Haflieu is ours. But there are signs that the bulk of the French armies have marshaled nearby to face us. Come, cousin, let us repair to Nestle, where we may espy our enemies and plan our stratagem.
Sure. Whatever you say, man. This is the wonkiest. Hit points. Area damage. Let's put more oomph in our foot soldiers. Infantry. Attack. Armor. Bring Henry and the Earl of Westmoreland to the fords outside Nestle.
My friend.
I literally have control of 2 units now. They took away everything else.
Saxon dogs. To glory.
Crap, where was that? Here?
Saxon dogs.
Nope.
Pause it ground. Saxon dogs. To glory. Saxon dogs.
Oh man. I didn't see. I don't. Fuck. I don't know where they wanted me to go. Because I had to move the camera to select the units. I don't know where the camera was pointing. Where they wanted me to be.
For's it clown! Saxon dogs!
There's a forge near Nestle. Nestle's not even on this map, so that's not going to help me at all.
For's it clown!
He didn't mark it with flags this time, so I don't know where to be.
Mine by rights! For's it clown!
This went poorly. This mission went so bad. This mission went so poorly.
Mine by rights! Yes, my lord. Sire? 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 Pikemen, forward! We are under attack! Yes, we attack with sharpened steel! For honor and glory!
Harfleur is ours. But there are signs that the bulk of the French armies have marshaled nearby to face us.
I wasn't even close. It was the other side of the goddamn city.
Spy our enemies and plan our stratagem.
Fucking hell in a handbasket. Oh my god.
Saxon dogs? For's it clown!
Unbelievable. Just, it aggravates me. Like, most of this game is good, but there's times where it just gets, like, aggravatingly dumb.
The French are well arrayed for battle.
There's 5-1. Besides, they're all fresh. Oh, that we now had here but 1/10,000 of those men in England that do no work today.
No, my fair cousin. If we are marked to die, we are enough to do our country loss. And if to live, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. This day is called the Feast of Crispian.
Aye, my lord.
He that shall live this day and see old age will yearly, on the vigil, feast his neighbors and say, "Tomorrow is Saint Crispian." Then he will strip his sleeve and show his scars and say, "These wounds I had on Crispian's day." This story
He's quite
shall
the
good man
poet,
teach his
apparently.
son, and Crispian shall ne'er go by, from this day to the ending of the world. But we in it shall be remembered. We few. We happy few. We
And Crispin
band of
Crispian.
brothers.
Then perish the man whose mind is backward now.
Thou dost not wish more help from England, cuz?
God's will, my liege. Would that you and I alone, without more help, could fight this royal battle.
Why, now thou hast unwished 5,000 men, which likes me better than to wish us one. The men know their places. God be with us all.
Right. Eliminate the bulk of the French troops waiting in Agincourt. Right?
My friend. Commander?
Do I get my troops back? Are these mine again?
My liege?
Oh, good they are.
Commander? My liege? Yes, me lord. Sire? Yes, me lord. Swordsman, forward!
Now I gotta drag every one of my soldiers over there.
Yes, me lord.
Why couldn't we just take a... We had to have the cutscene, had to have the dialogue.
Sire, swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory.
Let's hope we have enough for this, because if they're really that numbered, then we might be screwed.
Move out. Sire, for honor and glory. Swordsmen, forward. For honor and glory. Move out.
Charge! That's a reference to Dawn of War. Where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Those are some big cannonballs hitting us. Kill most of the troops.
Oh, woe. A noble hero of England has fallen. What can victory in France matter in the face of such a loss as this?
I hate heroes. RTS games. Okay. I think I saved.
Sire. Yes, me lord. Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen, forward.
Can I upgrade my siege at all? Speed.
Yes, me lord. Attack with sharpened steel.
I have to pay attention to the fact they have cannons.
Attack with sharpened steel.
French had more technology than the English, apparently, according to the history of this game. Dude!
Pikemen, forward. Swordsmen, forward.
And he's fighting the final boss. Best of luck to him. It's going to be a challenge for sure. Renoir, like real Renoir is, whew, he's rough.
Sire, for the throne. With my honor.
Okay.
No, we've broken their
You
spirit.
defeated enough. Good.
See how the dogs run from us. France is again ours.
See how the dogs run from us, even though they're kind of just walking at
Many
a
a
slow,
good man has fallen
slow
in battle
pace.
this day, friend and foe alike.
Alas, our men are brave, but it seems bravery alone does not suffice in these times. These Englishmen did not view my jest with all due humor, and they are akin to hornets when riled.
So, Dauphin, these lands are now mine by right of conquest as well as lineage. What say you?
What is left to say? My father bids me present his daughter, Catherine. If you truly seek to rule over this land, you will never be legitimate in French eyes unless you wed to the royal house.
Sooth. a man could not hope to find a finer flower. Let there be no obstacle to this union. The bold men by my side and their fallen comrades in honor with the French deserve no less than that we all should live as brothers, filling no more the rivers of France with blood.
Truly, sir, I welcome my betrothal to you and the commingling of our great nations.
She didn't look very good. I'm just going to point that out there. She looked a little on the rough side. Yike. Finer flower? We'll take a short pee break, chat. Be right back. Enjoy a trivia question. How well is your video game knowledge? Let's find out. It's time for Commander Krim's video gaming trivia. Type your answers in the chat. The correct response will be revealed in 30 seconds. Alright. Haven't played Dragon Age? They're good. They're good ones. 2 is a bit of a disappointment, but what I've played of Inquisition so far is pretty good. Can't speak for Veilguard because I haven't played it at all yet. I haven't even seen it. The War Against Napoleon. Oh, look at there. 1808 to 1814. We jumped 300 years.
Sir Arthur Wellesley, the future Duke of Wellington, smiled grimly as he considered the task he faced. The brazen yet brilliant French general Napoleon Bonaparte had conquered most of Europe and had even crowned himself emperor. But by invading Spain and Portugal, he had finally overextended his forces. Iberia had become the soft underbelly of France's new empire, and the difficult job of splitting it open had fallen upon Sir Arthur. While the fate of Europe hung in the balance, he would cross swords with Napoleon's Grande Armée for the first time. There, he would either perish or emerge a soldier great enough to challenge Napoleon himself.
Dramatic music is dramatic. The War Against Napoleon, a high shelf. Yep. You know, there was also the guy who idolized Napoleon. His name was Salazar? What was the name of the short guy from Resident Evil 4? I forgot it. Whoops. Sir Arthur Wellesley must ride to Portsmouth to get command of his troops and ships. Wellesley must survive. All right. Scratch the crap out of your head, Comet. Scratch your head. Scratch your head. I see a gun. We've reached gun era. We have guns.
You and your forces are to board troop ships in Portsmouth and sail to Portugal. When you arrive, drive the French under General Junot out of Lisbon. Be careful. French warships have been sighted in the Channel.
Thank you, Minister. I shall inspect the troops at Portsmouth and prepare to meet the great army of France.
We're in the industrial age. We have leveled up the world. We've gone from the Middle Ages to the industrial age. Yeah, wasn't that Salazar? Did I have the name right? The Sadler, Lord Sadler was the big bad, and then Salazar was the short guy.
Ready. How may I serve?
So I just have the one unit.
Leave no one alive.
All right, 25 points. I don't know what units we're going to have yet, so I'm going to wait till we see what kind of units we get before we pick upgrades. But we're now in the industrial age. Cool. We're approaching the 1900s. We're getting into the 20th century. Still in the 19th, though. We have bricks and guns. Finally, I can have some decent ranged units.
Leave no one alive. Surely. Leave no one alive. Surely. Leave no one alive.
British infantry.
Welcome to Portsmouth, General.
Ready.
Your infantry, dragoons, and cannon are ready to board their transports. These frigates have been assigned to be our escort, sir. French warships have been sighted in the Channel. We'll need to keep an eye out for them.
Excellent. We shall set sail at once. Our first goal, men, is to liberate the city of Lisbon. Then we'll drive Junot from Portugal.
The French forces occupying Lisbon must be destroyed. Wellesley must accompany his troops to Portugal. Alright, so we have Imperial transports. We have frigates, Royal frigates. Alright. We have Imperial Cuirassier. Cuirassier? I don't know how to pronounce that, actually. But he's not going to reach Simon. There's no way he's going to reach Simon. Do you realize how far he's got to go to get to Simon? We have bronze cannons. And we have the Nutcracker guys.
Minister? My king.
Your command? Full broadside.
He'd be better off going to try to fight Sprong right now.
Leave no one alive.
He's struggling on Renoir. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Helmsman. Orders, Captain.
One might want to say good fucking luck. Fire and broadside! You see, now we have new unit call-outs. The characters have died? Yeah, of course they will. I don't think it's possible to fight Renoir first time and beat him because his moves are so crazy. He makes the paintress's skills look tame. Sorry. You want to blow your ears out with a sneeze.
Lower the raise the captain. Fire a broadside.
Fire a broadside!
Captain, raise the orders, Captain. Fire a broadside. Raise the anchor.
You fought Simon overpowered or Renoir? I don't think you get overpowered against Simon. I don't think it's possible. You're probably referring to Renoir, which that's easily doable. If you save Renoir for after you do all the side stuff, you are definitely going to wipe the floor with Renoir. Not your first time you didn't. I guarantee you didn't.
Raise the anchor. Helmsman. Orders, Captain.
Is this Lisbon? Lisbon, okay. We found the Lisbons.
Raise the anchor.
Are we going to see them scissoring?
Now to expel these French interlopers and free the city.
Raise the anchor.
My king. For St. George.
Took a few hours of attempting to get the right RNG. Thanks, Roulette. Yeah.
Consider it done.
Oh no! Blue French! The Blue French were friendly. Now Blue French are evil.
Lisbon is free again. But stay on your guard, men. General Junot will surely organize a counterattack. Our next task is to locate General Junot and force him to withdraw from Portugal.
Kill enough of General Junot's main army so he is forced to surrender. Alright? We're actually having a little more fun now because we actually have, like, you know, we're not having boring ass, you know, sword fights. We actually have guns and shit. This is still a part of history I don't care for, but this is actually more fun for me because I actually have gunnery dudes, not boring ass crossbows and archeries. We got cannons and guns. You know, the fun shit.
General Wellesley, Junot has just delivered a message. He is willing to negotiate with you in person. He awaits you now.
Wait, you did one shot?
Junot, the French occupation of Portugal cannot stand. Surrender, and I will personally guarantee your safe passage.
I think the Clay fight was one of the best because you had to. It was sort of like a flashback to all the other like boss fights in the game that was actually her attacks, and you had to like make sure she didn't heal. I feel like I actually liked the Clay fight better than Simon because Simon was just basically survive and counter. Clay actually had some like unique strategy.
Back home in England.
General Wellesley should never have let the French go. He has behaved.
And that a full power stun-all would kill instead of putting in to delete your primary party HP. That still dealt more than 60% of HP in one of those, yeah.
He behaved honorably and brought us victory against the French.
Despite the controversy, within a year, Sir Arthur was placed back in charge of defending Portugal. With the resources of the Portuguese crown now at his disposal, and fresh operating funds from home, he was given a new mission: defeat the French army at the town of Talavera in Spain.
To Spain! I mean, the challenge is certainly there. I mean, the whole point of Simon's fight is just, you know, be good at parrying. That's all Simon's fight is. Be good at parrying. Clea, not only do you have to be good at parrying, but you also have to make sure that you prevent her from healing as well. And you can get a unique setup to do a fuck ton of damage with things like some of Verso's like gun attacks or free aim attacks. Be good at parrying or die in one hit. Yeah, be good at parrying or die. It's just all there is to it. Unless you just get lucky and have a fuck ton of HP, which is really difficult to do. Large force stands between you and Talavera. Defeat it, and also send the garrison that is inside, and also the garrison that's inside the town. Talavera. Can I make more dudes? can make more dudes. Dudes, I can make more dudes. I want more dudes. Halberdier, hand cannoneer, medic. Medic? Medic. Really? Medic. Medic, you say? Huh. Okay, infantry. Ranged. Field cannon, anti-tank guns. 30 points. Let's give our ranged units armor. Let's give our field cannon attack power. Build cost reduction. Alright. Clay requires you to prove you've learned the game beyond parrying. Yeah. And how to parry, like, specific attacks as well. You guys start...
General Wellesley, I bring word that Spanish rebels south of here in Badajoz are willing to join your army. But first you must help take Badajoz by siege.
Okay.
Right away.
Where's my capital building? Town center. Close enough. Part of why Sekiro's final boss is still one of the GOATs makes you prove you've mastered the game's combat. Take your word for it. I'm not gonna dare try that. Okay. I wonder if we need to deal with any naval forces out here. Okay, so we have a siege factory, bronze cannon, serpentine, and a bombard. What a serpentine does. Make one and find out on today's episode of What the Fuck Does This Do?
Yeah.
What resources do we need? They're the same resources and resource totals. Ironwood, ironwood, ironwood. Okay, that's stone, though. I don't need stone. Where do we find some iron? That's another thing that bothers me about this game is they give you so many resources that you have to mine for, but they don't all, or that you need, but they don't give you the mining stuff for it.
Yes.
I guess for now, just build this and then go mine some stone for now. All I can do. Stable, we have Dragoon and Imperial, whatever that word is. Can't pronounce it.
Yes. Okay.
Let's make some medics. I want to see what a hand cannoneer does. Elite guard. British infantry has been relatively successful. A bunch of those would be good.
Can I assist? I'm coming.
TLDR, that fight requires you to make use of all the game's major mechanics, minus the prosthetic limb. So the bronze cannon is a siege weapon. The serpentine is not. On the same level anyway. You come over here a second.
Right away.
This is Badajoz, right? Okay.
Okay.
there resources in Bata Jaws? I wonder why I need to raid it.
Right way.
Let's find out.
Who can I help?
I'm scared to see how long I'll spend on Simon doing parry only, probably several hours.
I'm coming.
Depends on how much buff you have on your counterattacks. There are a lot of Pictos and Lumina that really boost your counterattack damage. Especially depending on other effects, like if you're under a status effect or, you know, things like that. Oh, and attempts.
For king and country.
Charge! Freedom of Badajaws. What? Badajaws? Badajaws? Yeah, that. Liberation of Badjos. Badajos. Badadaj. Badajaza. Badajos. Bada bing bada. What the fuck? Who's healing that fast? Oh no, it's not us. I thought it was the gate getting healed real fast. Like, no, that's our units. Spanish rebels.
For king and country.
They haven't entirely liberated it yet. Oh, they go to the Spanish rebels. Yes.
Leave no one alive.
Beatable without parrying?
For St. George.
I mean, yeah. I've seen somebody do a video on proving that you can beat Simon with every character in one shot. So, yeah.
For St. George.
I believe it.
General Wellesley, an urgent message. The Spanish rebels have decided to attack the French themselves.
Is that where they went? How's it working out for them? They're looking quite dead. That looked like an honestly rather ineffective attack. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Surely.
Didn't really work.
For St.
Man.
George. For king and country. For St. George.
And of course, there's trees. Okay, so we're not getting there through that side of Badajaws.
Consider it done. Yeah.
Okay, we don't have any food miners. Do we have any out? Okay, we have you. Granary. Fuel.
Right way.
Where's my town center? Not it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I assist?
All right.
Who can I help?
Consider it done.
For king and country.
How did they get there?
For St. George.
Ah, this direction. Okay, I see.
For king and country.
Iron and wood we're pretty good on.
Who can I help?
For St. George. For
As if we can do better than those Spanish rebels that all died.
Consider it done.
For king and country.
We are under attack.
Looking good so far.
For St. George. For St. George. For our sovereign. For our sovereign. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George. For our sovereign. We are under attack.
Damn. Those units fell quick.
The French army at Talavera has been defeated.
The French army at Talavera, it was 3 soldiers and 2 cannons. That's not an army. That's a squad at best. What the hell? That's not an army. That's some dudes. The next force you must defeat is at Salamanca. Along the way, you may choose to liberate Toledo. Holy Toledo! Batman? Oh, that's all I got.
For St. George. For king and country. For St. George. Thy will be done. For St. George.
Wait, Toledo. Probably this
For
way.
king and country.
Is Toledo? Yeah, this is Toledo. Let's go to Toledo first.
For king and country. For king and country. For St. George.
Let's defeat this French army in Toledo, which is probably, what, 2 soldiers? 4 soldiers.
For St. George.
5 soldiers. And a cannon.
For king and country. So be it. For king and country. For St. George.
Oh. 7 soldiers and a cannon.
On to Salamanca.
Viva General Wellesley! Toledo is free!
Toledo is free! Sure thing, buddy. Speed of 11 points. Build time decrease. Armor. What's armor? To Salamanca!
For king and country. Thy will be done.
Liberate Salamanca for what I'm going to guess is probably 9 soldiers and 2 cannons. My bet. My guess. 9 soldiers and 2 cannons.
So be it. For our sovereign.
Well, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 4 cannons. Okay, this is a slightly larger force than I was expecting. Okay. Actually, this is a pretty damn big force. Alright, I shouldn't talk shit anymore.
With our victory at Salamanca, Napoleon's hold on Spain has been shattered.
For St. George.
Let us advance across the Pyrenees into France and engage his imperial forces outside Toulouse. Victory is so close, I can taste it.
I don't think it was a good idea to name a city Toulouse, because it sounds like you're saying the city to lose. You don't want to lose a city, so you shouldn't call it Toulouse. Yeah, okay. A division of Napoleon's personal army is stationed in Toulouse. March northeast across the Pyrenees and defeat them. Why are we marching across a dog? I don't think that's a good idea. Get it? Pyrenees is a dog breed? Yeah? Buddy? No? Okay.
For St. George.
Save.
For king and country.
Whoa, you are?
Sovereign.
Is he invisible?
For St. George.
I think he's invisible.
King and country.
Holy crap.
For St. George.
They have cloaked units.
For king and country. For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. For king and country. For St. George.
Shit. I was like, is that Wesley? Did he die? Fuck. Yes, he did. Okay. I think the hero just died. Yes, he most certainly did.
Who can I help?
For king and country. We are under attack. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George.
Can I assist?
For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. So be it.
Hell, still getting sniped?
For our sovereign. Surely. Leave no one alive. For St. George. For king and country. Surely.
Let the doctor do, let the medic do some work. Actually.
Who can I help?
My king. We are under attack.
Can I assist?
Oh, I wish the attack to happen already, but I guess it's happening. Retreat! Retreat! Run, Wellesley, run! Fuck.
General Wellesley has perished.
Fuck.
Without him,
I wasn't ready for it. Why did they attack? Wasn't ready for that.
We are under attack. For St. George. Leave no one alive. For St. George. For our sovereign.
The snipers up here.
For St. George. We are under attack. For king and country. For St. George.
There he is.
For king and country.
Okay. Now let's
Ready.
grab you guys.
How may I serve you? Ready. How may I serve you? Minister? Ready. My king. Ready. My king.
Alright, let's get all our forces up there. Religious tolerance. That's a technological research. Religious tolerance. Okay.
We are under attack.
Why? Why? Why are they attacking?
For St. George.
Retreat!
Country. 'Tis well. 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 '
Why, yes, I now tolerate your completely ridiculous belief in a being up in the sky, which is very different from the invisible being in the sky that I believe in. We totally believe in your invisible deity. We tolerate that you believe in another deity, even though you're wrong.
Surely.
Okay, this is not gonna work. We gotta. Ooh. Okay. They are pissed off.
My king.
They are pissed off.
The bell tolls.
I find that Christians seem to think that Earth is the only planet with life in the universe without other God only cares about this one. Religion has quite a bit of wonkiness to it. Regardless of what it is. But if it helps them believe that if it helps them feel better about their current life, or that there's a life afterlife, whatever floats your boat, as they say. Aside from the being in the sky thing, I mean, essentially it's that whole you do you, bruh. That's essentially all it is you do you, bruh. Where are you guys going? Oh no, I know where you guys are going. They're going toward where I told them to go, because that's what they do. That's what good soldiers do. They follow orders. No matter how stupid those orders might be, because their commanding officer is a moron.
Minister?
So be it.
It probably would have been easier if I just put a unit, a factory like up here somewhere. Oh well, hindsight and all that, I suppose. I don't have any people whacking trees. I don't need 5,000 stone. Do you need some more wood though? So start whacking wood, guys. Enough with the stone whacking. Start whacking wood.
Your command?
My king.
A lot more forces trying to move up there. Let's do some naval exploration. See if there's any
Orders, Captain.
floating pieces of wood we need to wreck. Excuse me.
Raise the anchor. Fire a broadside. 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 Raise the anchor. Fire a broadside.
I actually see they have so many varied lines.
Raise the anchor. Fire a broadside. Raise the anchor.
Think they want to fire the broadside next? Let's see.
Fire a broadside.
Yep. Maybe they want to raise the anchor now.
Raise the anchor.
Called it.
Ready. Ready.
Captain! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor!
Is there really nothing out here on the water?
Raise the anchor! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor! Fire
Can we do maybe like a
broadside.
coastal siege?
Raise the anchor! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor! Fire a broadside! Raise the anchor!
The defensive structure. Hey, look, a defensive structure.
Fire a broadside!
Ow. We're losing this fight. Okay. Retreat!
Fire a broadside!
Don't fire broadside, because your broadside is on fire. Okay, that wasn't a bright idea. Okay. That didn't work where the fuck.
Your command?
Alright, I got some more forces coming, but let's see if this will do some good.
For our sovereign. Ready. Your command, so be it.
Alright, let's see if this does some damage now.
Tolls for thee.
For our sovereign. For St. George. For our sovereign.
We're under attack.
Oh my god, these cannons. Okay, we need to watch those cannons carefully. You know, I don't think I actually need the hero stays, the troops last longer. I guess I should keep him. I was going to say maybe we should send Wellesley back to the city, but
Who can I help?
the hero does actually help us last a little bit longer. We got to focus on those cannons like really quickly, like primarily, because they are heavy damage. Fortunately, they also have the advantage of high ground right now. Huge inconvenience.
I'm coming.
So be it. For our sovereign. How may I serve?
Man, we still lost so many forces. There's still a cannon out here. God damn it. Okay, there's like 5 or 6 of them, apparently.
Can I assist?
For our sovereign.
Can I assist?
So be it.
Gotta watch real carefully. Try to nail every one of them.
So be it. For king and country.
On my way.
For our sovereign.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I think we did it. We didn't have damage there, at least retreating. As slow as possible, but they are retreating.
By the time he had defeated the French at Toulouse, Sir Arthur Wellesley had been made the Duke of Wellington, or the Iron Duke, as his enemies came to call him. As for Napoleon Bonaparte, having surrendered at Fontainebleau 3 days earlier, it would be many months before he and Wellington would finally meet in battle.
Okay, finally. It wasn't hard. I just had to be specific. I had to take out those cannons as quick as possible because they were just crushing me. They were crushing me. A Battle of Waterloo. This is actually the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 8. Yeah. It's the last one. All right. I might be able to do it before we wrap up tonight. 1815.
Following Napoleon's defeat in 1814 and subsequent exile to the island of Elba, the corrupt Bourbon regime was restored to the throne of France. But they didn't hold on to it for long. Escaping from exile, Napoleon returned to Paris and, in 3 short weeks, raised an army that forced the Bourbons to flee to Brussels. Stunned by the rapid turn of events, the other major powers of Europe rallied to form an alliance. Sir Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of Wellington, was called upon to lead the main thrust of the Allied forces against Napoleon. It would be the first time the two great generals were to meet on the field of battle. The Duke of Wellington was eager to assume command, though the irony of the situation was not lost on him. Napoleon and the French believed they were fighting for liberty, fraternity, and equality. The Alliance, on the other hand, were fighting ultimately to restore a dying aristocracy to power. But whatever the motives, Sir Arthur had every intention of winning the fight.
They wanted fraternities? The French just wanted fraternities? That's all they wanted? Join the Duke of Wellington in Brussels to get your briefing on the impending French attack. The Duke of Wellington must survive. Okay, let's do it. On Iron Duke.
War is about to return to Europe, yet inside this palace, the exiled nobility of France amuse themselves at a grand ball. To think my men will die to restore them to power. Yet, nevertheless, how I long to return to the battlefield, to cross swords at last with Napoleon himself.
Sir, I've come from the Belgian frontier. French forces are assembling across the border. They appear close to launching their attack.
Do we have any word concerning our Prussian allies? We need Blucher and his troops as soon as possible.
Sir, according to the last report, they're advancing from the northeast. That is all we know.
You must locate General Blucher at once. Seek him out in these areas east of us. Determine his position and then report back to me. Quickly.
Ba-boom! I don't know what I'm going to need for that yet, so I'm going to wait. Your messenger must locate General Blucher and the Prussians at all costs. If he fails, the Allies will lose the war. And we cannot change history. Ready. No.
Consider it done. May I assist? Their heads will roll. Consider it done. Their heads will roll.
Fan was too high. I was drying my eyes out.
We are under attack.
How? What? Attacking us?
Consider it
Snippers.
Done.
Slice. Slice. Ha-ha.
Their heads will roll.
More snipers.
Consider it done.
Hi-ya. Hi-ya.
Their heads will roll.
Hi-ya. Hi-ya. Increase attack. Increase health. Get the other sniper. Armor. Armor again.
Consider it done. Their heads will roll.
Aye.
Consider it
Hard
done.
to play video games when you can't see the video.
Their heads will roll.
Belgium.
Their heads will roll.
Belgium is pink. All right then.
Consider it done. Their heads will roll.
Oh, he's here.
Consider it done.
The cutscene did point it to these particular yellow buildings. I should probably just go here.
We are under attack.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Excellent. I have located General Blucher and the Prussian reinforcements. That is the wrong way. We must defeat the French forces pursuing us. We are fighting for our lives. Napoleon has driven us out of Ligny. Now we must counterattack the forces that followed us. To arms! We have beaten back.
What?
But the messenger from Blucher never arrived. The Duke of Wellington had to prepare for battle, not knowing if the Prussians were ready.
We can wait no longer. Our own forces must be mobilized. I will ride to our encampment at once to rally the troops.
I guess that was supposed to happen.
My lord, the small force we currently have will be no match for Napoleon.
My lord, the small force we have will currently be no match for Napoleon. My. That accent. Like somebody was holding his nose during the entire conversation.
Sir, I don't believe we'll be able to take on Napoleon because somebody will not let go of my nose.
Cavalry, ranged attack, ranged armor, ranged. Can't do ranged range.
Ready. How may I serve you?
Minister?
Build up your forces and prepare for the French assault. Okay. Alright. Where are my buildings that I can do that? There's a hospital. That's not where I can do that. Do I have to do I have to build a base? Or...
Yes?
These civilians are the Allies' Corps of Engineers, who handle construction jobs. Guard them carefully, for there is no time to call up replacements.
Okay.
Okay.
May I suggest that, while building up our forces, we fortify our position on the hill of Mont Saint-Jean outside of Waterloo. It is here on the map. From this hill we will command all the approaches to Brussels.
Come through the area around Mont Saint-Jean, you'd be wise to build barracks, stables, and other support buildings there. Where?
Right away. Okay. Right away.
Sharpshooter, elite guard. Well, these guys were really good. A lot of those. Medics to heal them. I think the hand cannoneers were that good. Elite guards are pretty good, I think, though. Can't make any of those.
Yes?
175 stone, okay. Can we mine anything? No? The French attack will come in 4 hours. Where is the attack coming from? Mont Saint Jean? What is that? Where is that? I didn't understand at all what they were trying to tell me.
My king.
Ready. May I assist?
Minister? For St. George.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't make dragoons or imperials. Okay.
Your command? Your command?
My king.
Save. That way I can be. That way I could not be ready for this French attack wherever it's coming from.
My king.
May I assist?
I think we're gonna get the medics out before the French arrive.
May I assist?
Okay, that'll be okay though.
Your command?
That'll be okay. You can handle it.
Minister?
May I assist?
Minister?
May I
Lord
assist?
Wellington, we have just received word that the French are marching
Minister?
at Quatre Bras with a large force, under the command of Field Marshal Ney.
Quatre Bras controls the southern road to Brussels. We must make certain the French are stopped there. If their army should reach Brussels, all will be lost.
French are attacking Quatre Bras, then Brussels. If you and one French soldier is seen in Brussels, the Bourbon royalty living in the asylum there will panic and surrender Napoleon, and you will lose.
May I assist?
Where am I supposed to go?
Their heads will roll.
So Quatre Bras is near the river, I guess. Oh, Mont Saint Jean is fucking.
For St. George.
No, there is not a canon ending. The ending is really up to you as the player to decide which one is your preferred ending. And there is no technically good or bad ending either.
Your command?
For St. George.
It's just siding with Mael or siding with Verso. That's all there is to it. Ow! Back of the head.
May I assist?
For king and country. For St. George. For king and country.
Your command?
For St. George. For king
There's
and
a sizable absence
For
of
St. George.
French here.
For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George.
Where did they go?
Leave no one alive.
For St. George.
Their heads will roll.
My lord, our cause is jeopardized. French troops are on the
For St.
outskirts of
George.
Brussels. If they enter the city, all is lost.
Where the fuck are they? Why are we having this trouble finding these people?
We are under attack.
For St. George. For king and country.
Did they get there?
The French have broken through and entered Brussels. The Bourbon royal family, fearing for their lives, have surrendered to Napoleon, sealing the fate of Europe and, eventually, England.
Uh-huh.
May I assist?
So I need to stop them here.
Consider it done.
This is not Quatre Bras. This is Quatre Bras, according to the map.
Your command?
For king and country.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, man. Whatever you want to say, man. Whatever your lies you want to try to feed me.
May I assist?
Minister? For king and country.
May I assist? Their heads will roll.
For St. George.
Their heads will roll.
For St. George. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George.
Okay, so this is the path they come from?
For St. George.
Leave no one alive.
Here's the water line.
For king
Is there a
Consider it done.
land bridge a choke point we can
For St. George.
restrict?
Lord Wellington, we have just received word that the French are marching
king
at
and
Quatre
country.
Bras with a large
For
force,
St. George.
under the command of Field Marshal
For
Ney.
king and country.
Quatre Bras controls the southern road to Brussels.
For St. George.
Leave no one
So
alive.
through here then,
For
right?
St. George.
There's no other way.
For king and country. For St. George. For St. George. For king and country. For St. George.
Their heads will roll. Consider it done.
For king and country. For St. George. For king and country.
Consider it done.
For king and country. For St. George. For St. George. For king and country.
Consider it done.
For king.
Yeah, it's raining. I get it.
For St. George. For St. George. For king and country.
All right, here they come. I see them now.
Consider it done.
They retreating?
English have won the Battle of Quatre Bras. As night falls, the English army has a chance to regroup and reorganize, but they must stay alert, for who knows where the French will attack in the morning.
Consider it done.
Okay, that was successful, I suppose. Range. Short. Okay, speed then, sure. The main French army under Napoleon will attack at dawn and soldiers must be kept out of Brussels at all costs. Well, I can't make any more forces.
May I assist? Your command?
For king and country.
Let me guess, this time we're going to come through this way?
May I assist?
For St. George.
The way that I came, the way that I was guarding the first time? Progress, let's go ahead and make a save.
For king and country.
Now we're just waiting for the attack, right? Guarding both entrances to the city. Unless they come through here. I have these towers up. I hope this is not where they come from. Make ready for the next French attack. Alright. Ready as I'm gonna be, I suppose.
Sir, the French army under Napoleon's direct command is preparing to assault Mont Saint Jean.
Okay.
At last, the Prussian army under General Blucher has arrived.
Yeah, they're dying. French army is attacking. You must keep them from passing through Mont Saint Jean entering Brussels. Maybe one French soldier. Yeah, I get it. Why are you killing blues? Because they're French.
Napoleon has fallen on the field of battle. How much longer can the French troops hold out?
For St. George.
Jose coming in with a two-person raid. How you doing, real RJDP? How you doing, little brother? The blues are British. How dare you forget? No, I'm British. I'm red. The French are the blue. how did the rest of Expedition 33 go? Not done? Nice. Which ending did you pick?
Your command? How may I serve?
Marshal Ney has been killed. Victory is within our grasp.
The Duke of Wellington is dead.
Okay, so that's...
All is lost.
We lost both heroes. Okay, or we lost the hero on both sides. Okay, so they're going to attack from, like, over here somewhere.
May I assist?
For king and country.
We don't need to defend this gate anymore. These guys can start spawning here.
Your command?
Can I assist?
For king and country.
It's our teammate Simon. Remember, there's two Simons. I killed Verso. It didn't feel right. Well, I'll be honest with you. Neither one's gonna feel good. Although, if I were to really pick, I would say probably Mael has the worst of the two endings.
Can I assist?
Ready.
Can I
Both
assist?
endings are technically
The
bad.
French army under Napoleon's direct command is preparing to assault Mont Saint Jean.
No one alive.
For St. George. For king and country.
At last, the Prussian army under General Blucher has arrived.
Can I assist? On my way.
For king and country.
We are under attack.
For St. George. For king and country. For St. George. For king and country.
Napoleon has fallen on the field of battle. How much longer can the French troops hold out?
For St. George.
Victory!
The French army has been crushed. Napoleon has been beaten. Another generation of European aristocracy has been preserved, but it is only temporary. Napoleon
Why are we
was
staring at
shown
your horse instead of you?
Their privileged status cannot survive forever, though sadly, neither he nor I shall live to see the change.
Neither he. Napoleon's already dead. He died during that fight, according to the game anyway. There we go. Victory. And I believe with that, we have finished the English campaign. There we go. All right, next is the German campaign, which I believe is World War II. Independent German states united in the late 19th century to form the most powerful single nation in Europe. During the first half of the following century, Germany's unparalleled armed forces were barely kept in check by the combined might of opposing alliances. Lead the forces of Germany through some of the most destructive yet historically significant years in world history. Maybe World War I, maybe it's not World War II, but it is definitely the Germans, obviously. All right, that's going to do it for me. Jose rated just in time for me to send this group of dunes somewhere. Let's see. Alaska Bell is playing Chrono Trigger, so that might be where we go. Yeah, let's go say hi to Alaska Bell. She is playing The Trigger of Chrono. The Trigger of... Oh, Jesus, shut up. Nobody wants to hear you. Thank you for claiming your space box there, Jose. And contributing to the Observation Duty Challenge. Go say hello to Alaska Bell. As I said, she is playing Chrono Trigger. And I will see you all tomorrow. It's Friday. Weekend's almost here. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.